Ladies, okay, if there is a little bit of background noise, I have my kitchen window open like right over here, if you're watching the video, and it is because I cooked salmon last night, and I don't know, I've cooked salmon a million times in my lifetime. I could not tell you what happened with this situation, but the smell is so strong. Like my entire house smells like it. I've opened windows, I've lit candles, I left for a while, came back. It seriously feels like it's stronger. There's nothing left in the house. Like the trash is out, the plates have been run through the dishwasher. It is just lingering. So anyways, if there's any bit of background noise, it's because I have windows open, cars are driving by, all of that. Also, if you're watching the video and you are seeing this really awesome bruise, I didn't get in a fight. That would make for a much more interesting story, I'm sure, but your girl is all peace and love and never been anywhere near a fight in my life, but it does look like I got in a fight. And the truth is that my lip filler bruised me for the first time ever. This has never happened to me before. So if you're seeing that, we're rocking that too. Okay. Today's episode, I am speaking to a specific woman. So this is who this episode is not for. And this isn't necessarily meant to, like kick anybody out of the chat room here, but, I am really speaking to such a specific woman today that I want to go ahead and call out who that is so that if this episode is not for you, you don't waste your time on it. Okay. So who I'm not speaking to is women who are like, I'm just kind of, la-di-da about my goals. If I get healthier, if I lose some weight, that would be nice. I'm passive to it. I've got maybe more of a balanced approach to my goals. I want to get healthier. I want to lose, I would like to lose some weight. This conversation is not for that. I know sometimes I speak to those ladies too. However, I would argue that most of the time that's less of that. Today I am speaking to the woman who seriously, it's just no drama, guys. Like seriously wants to transform. So if you're hearing that and you're like, no, this episode's not for you, that's totally okay. We'll catch you on the next one. This is for the woman who wants that massive transformation. Like it would be nice to lose the weight. It would be nice to change my habits. As I'm going through this life, I'll pick up some things along the way. It's not that. It's not that. This is for the woman who is like, there's no other choice. I'm at the end of my rope. I've had enough. I'm done feeling this way, the way I feel right now. I'm done living in this body, not from a place of hate, from a place of love for myself. I want more, and I don't just hope that I kind of pick it up along the way. I'm going to get it. I'm going for it, and I'm committed to it. There's no, I'm kind of in it. I hope I pick it up along. Like I'm in it. I'm committed to the transformation. And what I want to say about this, because sometimes I think this gets a little bit lost, is this isn't an amount of weight. Sometimes I think ladies hear like big transformation and they immediately equate it to numbers. Like my journey, for example, 100 pounds lost. No. Do not get me wrong. This could be for a woman who has quote unquote 10 pounds to lose. Okay. A massive transformation, hitting that I'm at the end of my rope type of like, I'm just, there's no other choice. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make these changes, isn't an amount of weight. It is a desired goal. It is an outcome that you want to achieve. It is truly, at the end of the day, it's just like, it's a non-negotiable for you, for that version of yourself that you're dreaming of becoming, that you're going to go and get it, that you want it bad enough that you're going to commit to it. So that is who I want to speak to today. And to that woman who's looking to have that transformation. So let me back up for just a second. If you are still listening, then you're saying, yes, Hillary, I'm raising my hand on this. I want this. I want to ask you, do you act like you're that committed to your transformation? Do you show up like you're that committed to your transformation? It's a very simple question. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is because, man, I've been talking to you guys a lot. You guys have been messaging me a lot, and we've been having a lot of conversations. And I'm also chatting with my clients, chatting with my community members. Like, I'm talking to a lot of you guys right now. And I am seeing, I'm going to call it out, a problem with saying one thing and acting another way. Are you acting accordingly to what you're saying you want? And again, I'm speaking to the women who are saying, I want the transformation. I'm committed to it. Are you acting like you're committed to the transformation? And I'm just seeing a lot of what I've shared in previous episodes and things of this half commitment, 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out. And so what this looks like is off and on and off and on. Okay. Oh, I'm on it. I'm committed. I'm motivated. I'm in it for a couple days, and then you're off. Oh, I'm showing up to the gym, this new workout schedule. I'm on it, and then you're off. Well, I really want to lose this weight. I'm eating my prepped meals, and then I'm out to eat. I'm blowing it all weekend. That's not going to get you the transformation. It's not. It's just like, there's something that you have to understand as somebody who has lived through it, been through it, walked through it, and coached it for eight plus years now. Started my journey a decade ago, been coaching it for 8 years. You can't show up just like a little. You can't expect massive transformation. Now, again, if you're gonna kind of just like, I'm going to be passive about it. I'm going to pick up some habits along the way, and I'm just really going to focus on like, I'm going to have some healthy, changes and make some changes, some healthy habits into my life. Like, and if results happen, then that's that level of commitment and effort. Your body, your results will reflect that's how you are going to take it. And that's a very empowering decision to make. I hear women making that decision all the time. And that's awesome. Like, yes, I love when women know what they want, and so they can stand in the power. But a lot of women say they want the massive transformation. Again, could be 100 pounds, could be 10 pounds, the massive transformation, but they're acting passive about it. And I want you to ask yourself, are you being passive about it? Because your results will match your effort. And this is something I saw so much in my own journey, losing 100 pounds, massively transforming my body, is that I had that transformation because I put in that much effort. Now, did I do it in a balanced way? Duh, obviously. Did I have flexibility? Yeah, hello. And this is what I love teaching women how to do. But I don't ever want you guys to make a mistake. Make no mistake about it. That doesn't mean that I was just skirting through. Everything was French fries and, champagne, and I was just having fun all the time, and I always got to have the burger, and I always got to have the fries, and I was just love. No. Okay. There was sacrifices. There was times I had to say no. There was times I had to be disciplined, and that was at least 80% of the time. 80 to 90% of the time, I was laser focused on it. And yes, sometimes that meant on my out of town weekend travels, I was packing my food. I might have some meals out, but I was in control of my breakfast. I was in control of my lunch. I didn't always get to say yes to every little thing. I was showing up. I was waking up early to get my workout in with littles at home, tired. I was showing up to my workout. I was not missing. I was not skipping. There was a level of discipline and effort that I had to put in. Had to. And that effort was matched with my results. And so for you, as a woman who is on this journey, I want you to not waste your time. I want you to not torture yourself with feeling like you should have this massive transformation if your efforts don't match it. If it doesn't feel hard a lot, that doesn't mean can't be enjoyable and flexible. Again, I just keep reiterating this. But if you don't feel like you're making some sacrifices, like it's hard, like you're having to go out and get that workout in when it's raining and you're tired and you just want to sit on the couch, if that's not happening regularly, you're probably not putting in the effort that you need to. It needs to feel hard. Like massive transformation doesn't come from comfort zones and like sitting by idly. So I want you to just think about this. Are you okay with having like, I hate to call it like mediocre mid results, but like, we're just going to call it what it is. Like, are you okay with being passive about it and seeing, how things go and, making small changes over time? Or are you all in on the transformation? Are you fully committed to being disciplined, to showing up when it's hard and pushing through and making massive change so that you can have a massive transformation? And what I want to leave you with this short and sweet episode is, again, I'm having so many conversations with you ladies who are just a bit frustrated with these things. And what I see, I think what kills me as a coach, and again, it's just the life experience of having gone through it myself, is so many women get very burnt out. And I talk about this a lot, but especially with my clients, so many women get very burnt out and they say they're burnt out on dieting and doing all the things. But actually what I find is that my clients or whoever it is that joins my program, this is where I feel like I have this conversation a lot, is someone comes into my program, they've been trying to do it on their own, they've been trying to put the pieces together or, hold themselves accountable. And they kind of have that, like, I'm just so tired of doing this. I'm so burnt out on doing this and not having anything to show for it. I work out. Why don't I look like it? Why don't I have this dream body? Right? And what I actually find is that they're not really tired of the dieting. They're not really tired of logging. They're not really tired of working out. They're tired of feeling like, where's the result of my effort? And that's where I, as a coach, have to give the hard talk that I'm having with you guys right now and say, your results will match your effort. It will. And consistency is another conversation for another day, but sometimes you got to put your nose to the grindstone and you got to show up consistently, but like you got to really make some big sacrifices to have this big transformation. And where so many women are just going wrong is that they're not staying consistent enough. They aren't staying plugged in enough to really have that massive transformation. It's just not quite dedicated to it enough. They're still kind of seeing it as, well, I just want it to be pretty kind of easy breezy and enjoyable, and maybe trying to avoid some of the hard stuff, some of that uncomfortable stuff of, I got to pack my own food. I got to get up and get the workout in on the trip. I got to show up for these things no matter what. And so what I see is so many women are burnt out on putting forth effort and not getting the result that they feel like they should be getting. But if they just took it one step further, I'm not talking about some massive leap forward. No, that's what's crazy about this is most women are just right up on the edge of it. If you're watching the video, like coming up against the edge. But the problem is your comfort zone stops you there. It stops you there. Even if it feels like, oh, I'm challenging myself, your comfort zone will stop you right there. And so I'm not talking about going leaps and bounds, but just over the edge of the comfort zone is always where the massive transformation lies. And that's what I want women to see, is if I could just push past that comfort zone just a bit, get a little nitty gritty with this, then the massive transformation, the insane results that you dream of having, they're on the other side of that. So what I want to ask you guys, Do you treat your transformation like you are a warrior? If you're a client, you already know. We talk about this. It's a battle. It's a battle. Anything hard in life is kind of a battle. Parenting, hello, it's a battle. If you're trying to pay off massive debt, that's a battle. You're trying to go for the dream job, it's a battle. You're trying to go for the dream body, it's a battle. It's not supposed to be cushiony. It's not supposed to be comfortable. It's going to be hard sometimes. So ask yourself, are you willing to go to battle? And I can tell you, insider insight, somebody who's been there, more importantly, somebody who's coached thousands of women, seen thousands of transformation. The women who are willing to go to battle for that dream version of themselves, those are the ones who get it. Period. Period. We could end it right there. If you aren't willing to go to battle, then just expect that you'll probably just not have that massive transformation. It is what it is. It is what it is. There's a reason that these are quotes that you hear over and over again, right? The results match the effort. Like, that's real. And it's across all things. Like, that's the thing. Like, this spans all the examples I just used, right? The dream job, the relationship, the job, I already said the job, the paying off the debt, right? Like, all these really hard things in life, they require effort. And so it's going to require you to battle. You're going to come up against self-sabotage. Are you going to keep fighting? You're going to come up against hard times, stressful times, times when you're sick, times when you're moving. Are you going to battle? You're going to come up against times where you don't want to do it. It's going to feel like it sucks. It's going to feel really hard. Are you going to battle? Are you willing to go to battle for your transformation, for your massive transformation? If you can look at it like this is a battle and I am the warrior and I am fighting against my comfort zone. I am fighting against the old version of myself that wants to keep me comfy. Just like picture, I'm visual, y'all know. Just like picture like sitting on the couch, not like literally like in a lazy way, but like sitting on the couch, like wrapped up in the blanket, like so soft, so cozy next to the fire. Comfort zone. Love it. And then I picture on the other side, like full on like old school war movies, like the suit of like what is it? The chest piece, like armor with the spear, and they're running at each other. In the rain. It's got to be raining. It has to be raining. Running, just Which one are you right now? Are you cozy on the couch, or are you running full speed, full sprint in the rain, warrior style? For your transformation. And who are you battling? Comfy you on the couch. Duh. Pick a side. Which one is it? Are you gonna stay comfy on the couch? Again, nothing wrong with that. But if you're saying you want it and you're exhausted by feeling like you're just trying, but you're not getting to where you want to be, are you willing to go to battle? Are you willing to suit up against your excuses, against your self-sabotage, against your own mindset, which will bully you and talk you out of all the things? Are you willing to go up against those things and fight the battle to have the transformation? I just want y'all to think about it today. I do. Because what I know from the outside of this and my years of experience is you're going to have to go to battle. It's not going to happen passively. You can have it. It's already there. It's already waiting for you. But you got to get off the couch and drop the blanket and be willing to run in the rain in the battle. Okay. So you guys, wanted to plant this seed in your brain today because it's important. Lots of you guys, you're right there. You're right there. But man, we just got to push you over the edge of that comfort zone so that you can get there, so that you can actually see it. Okay, you guys, this is feeling like the most dangerous thing that I have ever done, but it's actually really, it's totally based off of like the conversation I just had with y'all. So I had to stop where I was at to go get Ben from school. And on my drive over there, I was like thinking about this episode, obviously I just recorded, and I was like, where am I not showing up for battle in my own habits right now? Like every time I'm talking to you guys about this stuff, it's so just relevant to the times, which is why we switched to this more improv style. But I was like, what about like, I'm feeling kind of mediocre in my stuff. So like, what am I not going to battle with? And so funny, my steps have been so low lately, and it's because I've been working on stuff, but it's just one of those things that's like, I could use that excuse, or I could be like, oh yeah, by the way, I have a walking pad down here, or really it's over here usually, that I can 100%, I mean, I don't like to record podcasts or do any like talking and walking because I get out of breath, which is why I'm going to keep this short. But anyways, there's excuses. My steps should not be this low. I know that I need to be walking, and I've been doing lots of little short walks in the morning. I'll talk about this another time, but I have not been getting my steps in. So anyways, I came back and I was like, you know what? We're going to get on the walking pad. Even though I need to finish recording for you guys, we're going to get on the walking pad and do this. So anyways, the episode definitely was wrapped up for the most part, but I did want to say, I just wanted to plant this seed for you guys because I want you to think about, are you playing it small? Are you saying you want it, but your actions aren't matching it? Are you playing it small? Are you staying safe in your comfort zone? So anyways, okay, last thing, you guys, relevant to this time. So if you're listening to this episode later, like in October or something, this is not going to be relevant anymore. But currently, we are doing what we kind of do every quarter. Our Balanced Babe Academy signups are closed. Our coaching enrollment is actually open, but it's application only right now because we don't have start dates until the 30th of September. I don't know if y'all can hear my walking pad. This is my one negative about this thing. Anyways, the 30th of September, but we are taking applications. We got ladies signing up, but we have something coming, you guys. And if you've been following on social, I have been sharing this list for you guys to get your name on, okay? I cannot stress enough. A lot of you guys are like, I've been getting a lot of messages from you guys like, where's the Balanced Babe Academy sign up? I wanted to sign up. I'm ready to start. Not quite ready for coaching. So if you know you need coaching, I can't stress enough this first part, which is there's literally never been a better time to join us because the pricing, the savings, like the bonuses that we have going on right now in coaching are maybe the best we've ever had. So if you know that you need the guidance, you want me to go to battle beside you and have the high level accountability and support, cannot suggest enough, apply for coaching. And I'll link that in the show notes. But if you're like, not quite ready for coaching, not the right time, not really fit for me, and maybe you've been waiting on the sidelines a little bit, or maybe you've worked with us before, done something before, past challenges, things like that, but you've been just waiting for something to really speak to you, and you're ready to get going, I cannot say enough. Get your name on this list, okay? That is all I'm gonna say right now. I know a lot of you guys on social are like, tell us, and I will not tease this out, but it's something we've been working on for a year, and I've had to hold my tongue about it for a whole year, so I promise I will not start talking about it and then like string you guys along forever. Announcements coming, but the most important thing to understand is if you're like, I love Hillary, her flexible, balanced approach, her ready, like take accountability, let's actually do this, truth talks, hold myself accountable, all that stuff, like if it resonates with you, then, and you've been waiting to have something that you're like, ooh, that speaks to me, I want to join, or I want to get access, or whatever, all I'm gonna say is get on this list. Get your name on this list. I'm not a spammy emailer. Get your name on this list, because this list is definitely going to be the best, like get the best benefit of this. And also, we're going to be talking to the list, sharing with the list before we post to socials. So first access, best benefits, all the things. So if any of that resonates, get your name on the list. Of course, the walking pad's going to start doing this. Get your name on the list, you guys. I'm linking it in the show notes. As always, if you loved this show, if you feel like this is exactly what I needed to hear, I love when you guys leave a review on the podcast. Helps me to know to keep pouring into this free resource for you guys that I love doing, but I need to know that you love it too. So leave a review, shoot me a DM on social, let me know what you loved about it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.